Outside of Seattle, Washington, lives a 37-year-old man who streams every day he can, begging for money from his viewers, controlling them like a cult leader. This man is Phil Burnell, better known to the detractors as the Pig Roach, and these are his files.
Every time Phil says that he needs money, he's scamming you. This is a situation where, once again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever, and I'm getting punished like I did, you know? However, contributions are mandatory, or not, excuse me, boy did I screw that one up. Contributions are not mandatory.
Tonight, on this episode of the Pig Roach Files, it's us versus them. Now, when I say it's us versus them, it's a mentality that is spreading throughout the DSP vortex. People want to pick a side in this, and Phil wants you to choose his side. See, he builds it up as we are victimizing him and calling him out and lying and trying to tell everybody that Phil is in the wrong, which he is all the time. But it's his own doing. We take his raw footage from his streams and show you how disgusting he can be. Because we don't want you to be a disgusting person. And Phil wants his cult to embrace him and to prop him up and help support him because he has a legacy. Because he's been here a while, because nobody can cancel him. But Phil's doing a pretty good job about canceling himself. I mean, look at these graphs showing up on Kiwi Farms. You get to go over to Social Blade too and check it out for yourself. The poor man is slipping daily. He's having an issue bringing in viewership. He's losing subscribers once again, and is propped up by gifted subs by people who want to see him succeed. Now, this is where the confusion stands. I don't know of any detractor who wishes ill will upon Phil. He's going to fail himself. We don't need to lend him a hand. We're here just reporting on something we find interesting. Because it's a social dynamic that is strange and can only be found on the internet. Of a 37-year-old man begging every single day for kids and other people, the mentally ill pretty much, to go ahead and give him money to continue to entertain them. Most of them want to watch the piggy dance. Others think he's a underdog and he's inspiring and he's one of the pioneers. And they're not wrong with the pioneer part. Phil did try to start it. Phil did something in the beginning. He was somebody, but he let it slip. He spent far too much money on useless garbage, like filling his bar in his Connecticut condo with statues from comics and video games. Meanwhile, other content creators such as PewDiePie were taking Phil's poor examples of what it was like to be a personality online and decided to roll with it. Decided to use him as a bad example and start building and working harder than everybody else on the platform. They were inspired by Phil. And that's because he was so bad at doing something. He was bad at keeping with his fan base, giving them what they want. There are no more DSP Tries It. There's no more vacation vlogs for those of you who were around for that kind of stuff. No more co-op gameplays with John. All that stuff is just lore and being retconned, and it's history that people like the Kiwi Farms try to maintain and catalog for people like me to show you what it was like. Detractors seek one thing off of Phil. He's a stepping stone for all of us. Memology stepped up, and now he's soaring at new heights. GTG's building every single day, trying to improve just that little bit. So is LSB, putting on fantastic streams, his own gameplay streams that are fun to have. You know, people escalating how editing should be, how storytelling can be online. Look at Ludwig, World Order. Amazing content every single time he puts something out. The Outsider has This Is How You Don't Plays. You have new detractors pushing podcast boundaries like I hope to do when we bring back the Gentleman's Club here soon. We want to entertain people and improve ourselves every single day. And we want people like Phil to improve themselves every single day. But he doesn't. And he's winning by pulling in cash from nobodies. At least that's what he thinks. But to a grown adult, to somebody who can step back, see a balanced world, try to find good and bad in everything, Phil is failing. And it's his own doing. And people are propping them up every single day. Like that $200 donation the other night for Pokemon. But the guy didn't want to name anything. He just wanted to say fuck you to the trolls. You know what we say? He's gonna blow it on something dumb anyways. It's always how it's been. He's gonna go spoil Cat and buy her a new necklace. Why, old Tyrone's over there at the gym giving her a pearl one in the back. It doesn't end. Any sort of situation like this, where it's us versus them, there is not going to be a side that backs down. It's only going to escalate. Now, there might be a tipping point at one point or another for something one side did. And those are fascinating, and that's why I'm here. To keep that kind of stuff, to catalog it, to bring it to you. It's intriguing to see how the internet works, and how communities form, and how opinions change the landscape. There are certain topics that are off limits on Phil's stream. Can't talk about politics or religion, no Trump, no Brexit, no Hong Kong, none of this kind of stuff, no impeachment. But that's real world stuff. He wants you to escape to his nest, to his safe box, to his little hug palace, where all of his children... That was a great clip, and GTG's laugh is just amazing. Need that one as a ringtone. But hopefully I've given you some examples of what's going on here, kind of behind the scenes a little bit. It's away from the spotlight, and it could shape things to come. So we always keep a pulse on this kind of information. We always check in to see what's going on. That's why we do things like the Gentleman's Club. Because I want to talk and form opinions with people who are like-minded and maybe for a change might have a different opinion than mine. That's a good thing. Conversations can happen. Progress can be made. And we're all about improvement. Just think about it. Those tweets I've been putting out about being DIA fit, and then good old Phil goes off about how he doesn't need the gym. You know, I'm 202 pounds, agents. The same weight that Phil climbs. Okay? And he's sitting there flexing like a clown.
Sup says, can I flex my arms? Can I flex my arms? Look at that flex, bro. Yeah, wow, that was really important, wasn't it?
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that kind of garbage. No one cares. Take care of yourself. Improve yourself every day. Go to the gym. Run. Do some push-ups at home. Do whatever you can to strengthen your body and your mind. And hopefully that's why you're here. But other than that, agents, I just want you to stay safe out there. And we'll get back to it. Live streams are coming. I'm sorry it's been so long. But things just needed to settle in my life. So, here we go for the end of the year. Stay safe, guys. See you next time on another episode of the Pig Roach Files. If you enjoyed tonight's Pig Roach Files, go ahead and leave a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't become an agent of the DIA yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us today. We're growing all the time, and you can always check out some of my other videos here. Stay safe, guys.